No, Jacob, welcome. Signing out. I'm Arus. We work inside that for exploring. Nicolas, welcome. Arus, and today I'm playing Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Hope you enjoy.
Activating combat mode.
I started with a boss fight and I won. Permanent plan.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Conflict resolved.
Okay. Let's touch it again. First question.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Perfect. section share spam. Full of eaters.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
He's okay.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Got him! Take that! Later!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
Okay. Canada being overleveled. And others for sector B material shop obtained. New shop is available. Thank you for taking on combat missions on behalf of the City Planning Department. I hope you accept as a token of our appreciation the flyer for the newly reopened material shop in Sector B. Hello, Naruto, welcome. It's a very famous and convenient shop that ranks #1 in the world in material sales. Closed for some time during remodeling, but now it's back in business. Feel free to use the services this shop has to offer. Hero drink, let's go. Hello, Robert, welcome. I don't have it yet. I couldn't find the time to download it. But you requested that I downloaded that before, I can remember. Minute in the dark. Throw circles in this area.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way. Yeah. You're in for it now.
Good luck.
Thanks. Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
I got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
There is full of monsters.
The end.
Conflict resolved.
Got him. Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
If this is around here, I don't see one.
Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Conflict
The
resolved.
end.
Don't we have it?
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Someone must be on the route.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Wait, my God, the toys, why is that attacking twice?
Activating combat mode.
Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
There it is. I knew it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
The end.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, very time for you
Activating
to
combat
lie.
mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's your there? Welcome. ¿Cómo estás? Hola.
Activating combat mode.
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Later! The end! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Victor.
Activating combat mode.
Take that! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
First
Activating
time I
combat
can end the
mode.
fight in one blow.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved. Activating combat.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Hello, DJ. Welcome.
Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Part time 2. Let's go. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you for continuing to take on so many missions on behalf of the city planning department. Then you have flyer to a material shop in Sector 5. And the world's first material shop, not only does it have historic value, but they are a membership-based business, limiting their deadline, blah 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 blah. Whatever. Level 4, let's go. 20 elixirs. Oh wow, that's a good reward. How many elixirs do I have?
Activating combat mode.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Wild Fortress.
Activating combat mode.
Take that. Gotcha.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Fortress. Turn left.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
One chest found. Let's go. Silver armor.
Activating combat mode.
Right. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Soul Thunder. Let's go. Fury hat.
Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
What could that last chest be, or whatever it is? Come out, thing.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, let's just go down.
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Let's see, 20 elixir, let's go. Give me my receive, let's do it. That's a lot of emails. That's cold. Tem valor tranquilo. Back in the farm, there's a monster attacking.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Believe it. What's that thing going out here?
Activating combat mode. Conflict
yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
What is it? Duck skull. Part-time too. Hello, Nathan. Welcome.
combat mode.
Like that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
That's fine. Let's go. Chest found. Power rest obtained.
Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Why waste time on small fry?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
The end!
Muy apreciado.
Activating combat mode.
Like that! Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Down. Titanium bangle obtained. Third chest found. Let's go. Elixir
Activating
obtained.
combat
Out of
mode.
the way!
Conflict resolved.
The end! Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
One, two, wonderwork
Activating
energy.
combat
Bring
mode.
it on! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
There it is. Yeah.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way! Take that!
Hello, Rene, welcome.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
It's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Gun mail. Thank you for having taken on so many missions on behalf of the City Planet community. With the last mission completed, the series of city development projects over. We cannot have come this far without you, Zach. Indeed, I'm sending you a flyer for the accessories shop in Sector 6. They're known to carry all the accessories anymore with one. Feel free to use the services this shop has to offer. When this one's done. Look at here, Renee. Awesome. Tara install. Did I say so? Slower blade. Damn it, we're going to go to start on level 6. Then for the woman passing. Game mission.
Activating combat mode.
Take that! Hot!
1 precious.
Activating combat mode.
Better run for it! Here we go! Go, go, go!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! Hot! Brace yourself!
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it!
Again, your strike. And the middle. Come on.
Bringing out the big guns!
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
This level, the highest once again the road to the boss.
Activating combat mode.
Really? One hit?
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Yeah! Ah!
Come on.
Activating combat mode.
Come on, leave.
Activating combat mode.
Not the first time around.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
Tama ako. From there, from on the plaza, stay on the wall. We're freaking safe. And so there are no freaking gangs.
Activating combat mode.
And magic!
Conflict resolved.
Better than a freaking perfect. Right down there. Don't worry. Stop moving. So, well, HP limit at 999. That's a good one. For credit for cooking yours. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, share, continue, donate, and notification. Time to play the next game. Let me just check confirm something. freaking enjoyed time. Hello there, I got you, right? There's someone. Sorry. My mistake. Hello there, nice to meet you. I know it took you for someone else, sorry. Let's see what I'm playing. Hakuoki and Restream. We have a tiebreaker. We will have a tie. For the sound to end. If I don't see a tiebreaker, then I'll just choose the game myself. Hello, okay, welcome. Hi, Ronnie, take care. See you tomorrow. Go and say goodnight to Ronnie. Hope you enjoy Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core Reunion. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, share, consider donating, and check my friends on my future channel. I'm going to play something else. You still here, Ronnie? I thought you left. Sorry about that. Welcome back, or hello again. Thanks for sticking around or coming back. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, it looks like I decided the next game. Thanks for hard that you're warm and fuzzy. Yes. Hello, El, I'm about to start playing Hakuoki. Those who do not know, Eldra's Commission has a blog that can feature your Nelta. You get my control so I can play. because for me it's 12, so for you it's gonna be 1 in the morning. Alright, Ronnie, take care. Appreciate you. You want to say goodnight to Ronnie? Okay, sounds good. Hello everyone, I'm Arus, and today I'm playing Hakuoki for PSP on Retro. Hope you enjoy.
遥か空に手伸ばして
Alright, I need to make another pool.
掴めるのだろうか
I need to make another pool. Sorry for the interruption of the song. Here we go.
切な乱れるしじまの時を咲く白き刃風のように遠く離れたあの人へ叫びを当てても届かなくてたとえ悲しみがまとうともあなたの背中を闇の彼方まで時の流れにも抗うのなら散りゆく桜に鼓動は飲まれる狂い続けた命の狭間で行き着く場所も知らずに駆け抜けてく
2012. Yes, I can only run away. They were gifts. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. My mistake. You won't give me a chance to explain myself, will you? I bit my lip and looked down at the floor. This isn't fair. I hadn't done anything. My complaining wasn't going to help me. Perhaps I would be best if I simply accepted my death. Then you may do whatever you like with me. Alfita roared with a sudden laughter, his shoulders shaking, the anger in my voice, had not been the desired effect.
君面白いね。でもちょっといじめすぎちゃったかな。
You're a funny one, alright. I admit maybe we were a little rough on ya.
もう少し肩の力抜いてよ。取って食ったりはしないからさ。
Just relax, okay? We aren't going to eat you or anything. What did you want from me? I glared at him with such fury as I could muster. But it might as well have been staring at a wall, for all that he responded.
君みたいに潔い女の子初めて見たよ。
Don't think I've ever seen such an innocent girl. Huh? That one wasn't close to the last thing I expected him to say. A girl? You knew I was a girl?
少女はこの少年が女子だというのか。
So you're telling me this child is a girl? Apparently I wasn't the only one surprised. Yukata, who I ever seen, entirely on Raw.
気づいてるやつは気づいてたみたいだ。近藤さんがまず分かってないと思ってた。
I should you all figure it out by now. Maybe not Kondo, but... What? Did that mean Yukata had known all along?
さあ、お兄さんたちに話してごらん。女の子がダンスをしてまで夜の京を歩いていた理由。
Alright. How about you tell Big Brother why would a nice girl dress up like a boy and run around Kyoto in the middle of the night? Even if I tell them the truth, would they understand? Shannon shrugged and let out a sigh.
もう一度みんなを集めましょうか。意見を変えるものが出るかもしれませんからね。
Perhaps we should sit down and talk about this again. Some of them might have changed their opinion. There was a run once again by the leaders of the Shinsengumi.
偉人さんだとは思っていたんだが、まさか本当に女性だったとはな。
Think you were rather pretty, but to think you were in fact a lady all this time. Gonzo was nodding his head, dumbly over and over, as if he were struggling with a very intelligent suggestion.
女だって聞いてから見ると女にしか見えなくなってくるんだよな。
Once you know she's a girl, she doesn't really look like a boy at all, does she? Think we bound a girl and left her for an entire night? Oh dear. He looked at me with his eyes concerned. He should have took the news differently.
女だって言うが、別に証拠はないんだろ。
Well, she claims to be a girl, but it's not that we have any actual proof, right? Proof. You want proof? I'll smack it into you. With a hammer.
証拠も何も一目瞭然だろうが。なんなら脱がせてみるか。
Proof, really? Not obvious enough for you? Alright. Will you feel better if I strip her down? Please don't.
許さん許さんぞ。注目の中、女子に肌を晒させるなど言語道断。
No, you certainly will not. You suggested such a thing as preposterous. One just shut up before I even had finished. His face bright red. Ojarada's words hadn't had any malice behind them.
それが一番手っ取り早いと。
I just figured it was the quickest way to settle the question. He shrugged and settled back into his heel. Naifura had crossed his arms and his brows were appeared.
しかし本当に女だって言うなら、殺しはもう忍びねえよな。
Well, if you really are a girl, then Kimi just feels kinda wrong.
男だろうが女だろうが性別の違いは生かす理由にならねえよ。
Doesn't matter, we have to kill her, she dies. The past words left no room for argument.
女性に限らず、そもそも人を殺すのは忍びないことです。
Gender is irrelevant. Killing in general is wrong.
今日の治安を守るために組織された私たちが無益な殺生をするわけには参りません。
We were organized to protect the public good in the city of Kyoto. We will ill serve the public good by murdering civilians in cold blood.
結局、女の子だろうが男の子だろうが、今日の平安を乱しかねないなら話は別ですよね。
Yeah, but if this girl or boy is a threat to the peace, then that's a horse of a different color. That's green. I just feel like smacking him for some reason. I don't know why. Since and Gungan enjoy a shining reputation already. Rumors began to spread that their men were thirsty for blood. Things weren't likely to go well for them. They wouldn't be able to operate in Kyoto, and with no one to protect the people, the city would eventually fall into chaos. I could see in their eyes that each one of them knew full well the consequences of rash actions would have.
それを判断するためにも、まずは君の話を聞かせてくれるか。
Well then, we only need to determine if you are a threat. You'll tell your side of the story. I could feel all their eyes upon me. The room went quiet. My name is Chizuru Yukimura. I've told them everything. How I leave Veneto, how I come to Kyoto to find my father.
そうか。君も江戸の出身なのか。父上を探して遠路はるばる京に来たのか。
Can't move away from Kyoto to find your father? I could see emotion welling up in his eyes.
そのお父上は何をしに京へ。
What business did your father have in Kyoto? My father is a doctor. His name is Kodo Yukimura. He specializes in Western medicine.
なんだと。
Say what? Moment my father's name closed my lips, the atmosphere in the room changed.
これはまさか行動氏のご息女とは。
For the good doctor Kodo had a daughter. You know my father? Nice turtles. I wasn't sure what a sudden silence meant. Only that the revelation of my parentage had caused a pronounced change in their behavior. It was Saito who finally broke the silence.
行動氏の行方は現在新選組で調査している。
The Shinshin Gumi is currently attempting to determine the whereabouts of Dr. Kodo. You asked my father why?
あ、勘違いしないでね。僕たちは行動さんを狙ってるわけじゃないから。
Oh no, you got us all wrong. We're not after him. Okay. The tension I noticed before began to dissipate.
同じ幕府側の協力者なんだけど、実は彼、ちょっと前から行方知れずでさ。
He's a fellow supporter of the Shogun, but well, he kinda disappeared a little while ago. Oh no.
幕府をよく思わない者たちが行動氏に目をつけた可能性が高い。
The original Shan, the name of the Shogun, have identified him as a threat. My eyes went wide, but Saito kept talking to me if I done nothing.
生きている降参も高い。元方位は利用価値がある存在だ。
It's also a chance to prove that he's still alive. Doctor Strange was to manage him on value and rare. I wasn't sure what else to do, so I nodded. My heart pounded so hard it threatened to burst out of my chest onto the floor. Father, was he safe?
行動氏が見つかる可能性は君のおかげで格段に上昇しましたよ。
But with you, we have a much better chance of finding the good doctor. Apparently, my father had only visited a small number of times. I understood then what he meant. It would be difficult for them to track down someone they barely know.
ですが、行動氏の娘である君ならば、身なりが変わっていようと看破できますね。
I'm able to recognize him no matter how he may have disguised himself, yes? Why would I recognize him in his disguise? I never seen him disguised. How am I supposed to recognize him? Yeah, the character says, yes, I could. Okay, let's hope that that's true. I nodded as I spoke, and gave him what I hope was a steady, reassuring smile.
あの乱歩医の娘となりゃ殺しちまうわけにもいかねえよな。
Well, if she's her daughter, we can't really kill her now, can we? This guy still wanted to kill me. I wanna smack him now. Which means more work for me. Besides, not added, they narrowed as they looked down at me.
昨べの件は忘れるって言うんなら、父親が見つかるまでお前を保護してやる。
If your son will forget what you saw last night, then we'll look after you until we can find your father. Fair?
君の父上を見つけるためならば、我ら新選組は協力は惜しまんと。
I promise that the Chichen movement will do whatever they can to help you find the doctor. How about we look for Dr. Gensai or Dr. Tofu? Thank you so much. Wanna find the left or? Take care, Ronnie. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you. You want to say goodnight to Ronnie? I never imagined something like this. Not only had I survived, I found my first decent lead.
殺されずに済んでよかったね。とりあえずはだけど。
You must be pretty glad we won't be killing you, huh? Well, won't be killing you just now, at any rate. Oh no, I don't like this guy's sense of humor. I wanna smack him, I don't know why. He's giving me the same foolish grin. I surely wanna smack him. There was no denying that my situation was still less than desirable. But at that moment, I didn't care. Yes, I'm very glad. Hello, Bishop Dave. Welcome. Thank you. Good weekend. Yes, I'm very glad. I've been through a lot, but at last I found help. And what I never have expected it, the Shinsengumi. She also hadn't been kind to me, even though I've been there less than a day. But it looked as though my fortunes were taking a turn for the better. I still had a long way to go, and I had worries plenty. But it was important to stay optimistic.
本来であれば、ここのような男所帯より諸子代や会津藩に預けてやりたいんだ。
I would prefer to place you under custody of the judiciary commissioner or the Aisu rather than keep you in a house full of men, but okay, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well, BCB. Kono let the sentence hang in the air and looked at me with his arm folded. It was clear that I had no choice but to stay with the Shinsengumi.
不便があれば言うといい。その都度可能な範囲で対処してやる。
If you require anything, you need only ask. We will do what we can to accommodate you. Gee, how nice of him. His expression didn't change, but his words were unexpectedly warm. I looked away from his upper lip, but I still felt the heat rise in my cheeks. Thank you.
まあ、女の子となりゃ手厚くもてなさんといかんよな。
Well, I guess we'll have to be nicer to you now that we know that you're a girl.
新八さん女の子に弱いもんな。でもだからって手のひら返すの早すぎ。
You're always nice to the lady, Shin. Yours didn't take long enough for to change her tune. Once you figured out she was a girl, though, huh?
いいじゃねえか。これで豚書が華やかになると思えば、新八に限らずはしゃぎたくもなるだろう。
However, having a lady here at headquarters is sure gonna brighten things up. I wasn't entirely sure that would be the outcome.
大使として扱うのもまた問題ですし、 彼女の処遇は少し考えなければなりませんね。
Still, we can hardly treat her as one of our soldiers. Something else must be done with her.
なら誰かの故障にすりゃいいだろう。近藤さんとか三男さんとか。
And make her afraid of something. You want an assistant, Toro? How about you, Sanan? He gave a small shrug. Whatever was done with me. You think he no longer cared?
やだな土方さん。そういう時は言い出しっぺが責任取らなくちゃ。
Come on, Shindikata. It's your idea. You can just pawn her off to someone else.
おお、都市のそばなら安心だ。
Yeah, excellent. I believe we can trust Toshi with her. Kondo's face filled in a wide smile. He slapped his leg in agreement.
そういうことで土方君、彼女のことよろしくお願いしますね。
Well, there you have it, Shindikata. Hope you take good care of her. His smile had more than a little of a mocking twist to it. You son of a bitches. You swear. This is obviously not a children's game, people. As I watched her back and forth, some of my earlier relief began to fade away. Didn't it say fade away? What was going to happen to me? February 1864. 100 years before I was born. I see the door open and a breath of cool morning air met me. Clumps of thick clouds rolled suddenly over the city, an unusually strong wind driving them along. It's cold today. I shiver a bit and grab a jacket from near the door to wrap around myself. A week had passed since I began living in the headquarters of the Shinsengumi. They allowed me to roam around the compound as I pleased, and I was given a room of my own. They were in the best accommodations, but given that they very neatly murdered me instead, I thought it best not to complain. I wanna complain. Still, I looked down at my feet on the cold floor and sighed. Do I really need to dress like this all the time? What am I wearing, I wonder? They're giving me a place to live for the time being, but I haven't been without conditions.
お前の身柄は新選組預かりとする。が、女として屯所へ置くわけにはいかねえ。
The Shinsengumi will look after you, but we can't have a woman running around our headquarters. As he explained, rumors were to spread that the Shinsengumi were keeping a woman in their compound. Towns will begin to wag. You can only imagine what that means. Glad to hear everyone's okay. Awesome. You might even bring the people who were after my father to the Shinsengumi in search of me. Of course, they hadn't been able to determine whether or not he would even be attacked. Those were a great many questions left unanswered. We could ill afford any reckless decision. or so Hijikata had told me.
だからお前には断層を続けてもらう。面倒だろうが辛抱してくれ。
You just keep pretending to be a man. I doubt that this is what you wanted to hear. But you do it, or you're out on your ass here. Gee, how rude. You're speaking to a lady, remember, Hijikata? Yes. You sure shouldn't just say that. You're being rude. His whistling was sound. But perhaps more than that, I knew he was looking out, no, only for the Shinsengumi, but also for the safety of my father and myself. Is he though? I didn't have a choice, of course, but knowing that made me following his orders at least somewhat more palatable, tolerable.
たとえ君にその気がなくとも、女性の存在は体内の風紀を乱しかねませんしね。
I doubt you would do so intentionally, but the presence of a woman could disrupt morale, so to speak. Whatever you say, Dr. Tofu. His tone suggests he was joking, but it was clear that he was telling the truth as well. Well, that's Dr. Tofu for ya.
ですから、私たち幹部のほか、大使たちへも君の事情は話しません。
For that reason, only we, the Shinsengumi leadership, will know the truth of their situation. If word were to get out, there was no telling how fast rumors could spread. But where? I had to stay a boy. Well, I'm already a boy in real life, so that's not a problem for me. Alright then, what should I do while I'm here? Cleaning duty, I imagine?
豚書では何もしなくていい。部屋を一つやるから引きこもってろ。
Nothing. You're gonna get a room and you're gonna stay in it. You're not even gonna have me cook or clean. I mean, there's not really a problem. I mean, guys cook and clean. You can just have the character do that. So you're gonna let her from around freely.
あれおかしいな。この子、誰かさんの故障になるんじゃなかったですか？
Really, I could have sworn with decided she was going to be someone's page. Hijikata turned toward Okita and his eyes narrowed.
いいか、掃除。てめえは余計な口出しせずに黙ってろ。
Oji, keep your tongue in your mouth, or I'll cut the fucking thing off. Oh, that's really sounding mad. Before long, I've been here for a week. I guess I don't have much of a choice. I prefer otherwise, of course, but I'll do what I have to. I wasn't quite sure what to make of it yet, but since I've been dressing like a boy, I've grown rather used to the feel of wearing pants, and of having the kodachi my father had given me always at my head. He presented me with it when I was only a child, and impressed upon me at least some sense of its importance. Supposedly, it has been in the Kimura family for generations. As such, I was forced to take lessons in swordplay. So I knew which end was meant for the enemy, but but I'd rather use it as a reverse blade sword and say Hitetmi Tsurugi style. I never much care for weapons. Well, I do. Can I have the sword? I wanna Lord Hitetmi Tsurugi. They hurt people, of course, but what's more than that? Oh, at least for me. Well, yeah, swords are meant for killing. Saying that they can be used for protecting is the thoughts of an innocent person who's never stained their hands in blood. Can't believe. But tell the truth, I don't care which is the truth and which is the fantasy that I want to believe. That didn't sound like the right reference I was aiming for. For as far back as I could remember, any wounds I suffered healed at an incredible rate. Most cuts would disappear overnight. What is he, Wolverine? As a child, I thought nothing of it, but as I grew older, I began to realize that was not quite normal. When I asked my father, he told me that it was a gift from the gods, but I should tell no one about it. Wait, my character is a freaking goddess? Really? Now I'm a little curious more about this game. I didn't tell anyone, of course. I was afraid they would treat me like a monster if they did. Why would they treat you like a monster? I mean, it's a superpower that only lets you, like, prolong your life. Not really useful for combat. Ever since then, I've done my best not to get hurt. I stayed as far away from blades as I could, and before I realized it, I was rather afraid of them. Well, I can't really blame her for that, because I kinda want to steal the sword away anyways. Dressing as a man all the time was frustrating, as was carrying a sword, but it was my condition that worried me the most. What is there to worry? You got like a freaking Shinsengumi super soldier keeping your safety. Still, that wasn't the only thing on my mind. Well, let's hear it, since this is part of the game, to listen to the MT. The rank and file soldiers have been treating me coldly. Oh no, wonder why. I'm not just imagining it, right? Hope you're imagining it. I heard having a private room was a rare privilege, even for the captains. For a child to appear out of nowhere and be given a treatment to their own captains, it was a little wonder the soldiers were sending me. Yeah, I can sort of see that. True, I suppose I can't really blame them. Also, quite simply, I felt bad. I was enjoying the hospitality such as it was of the Shinsengumi, and so I felt I should have helped them in some way. But I knew nothing of soldiers and their ways. There wasn't much opportunity for me to learn either. The Yukara had instructed me to leave my room as little as possible. Thanks for hugs after one man fuzzy and ready to keep on reading. From time to time, the captains or other officers would send me on errands or other such tasks, but it was nothing approaching a page. But what am I supposed to do with a page exactly? I don't know what a page is to begin with. Most of the duties they gave me were things more suited for a maid than a soldier, and it made the rest of the men even more resentful for what appeared to be a special treatment. Hope they don't try to attack me by surprise. They're just watching me though, so I try to keep my mouth shut. They took turns keeping watch over me. My mistakes could mean serious trouble for them, so they were doing their best to keep me away from the other soldiers. You have a nice day. Then again, perhaps I was just a poor actor. Your soldiers almost never spoke to me, but when they did, it was difficult for me to act manly. All too often, the captains had to step in to cover for me. Each time they did, it made it look like as though I couldn't even manage to speak for myself. And I felt even worse. I bet. If I'm really going to stay here, I'd like to be friends with at least some of them. But I can't exactly tell them the truth, can I? No, then they behead me. Indeed, I couldn't, and so I had no choice but to stay out of the way and keep to myself. It wasn't a pleasant existence, and I was beginning to feel depressed. If I'm supposed to stay out of the way, then I shouldn't be leaving my room, but I very much wanted to look for my father. However, even after a week had passed, I was still not allowed to leave headquarters. I had come to Kyoto in search of my father, but for the time being, it seemed that search had been stopped in its tracks. Oh no. I will start the search. Perhaps I thought I could talk to Hidekata. It will give me permission to look after my father. So no, that's right. Hidekata had left on a trip to Osaka several days before. Yeah, shouldn't he take his space with him? Perhaps we can sneak out now while he's not here. I wasn't sure what to do. Let's check this out first. As I thought about it, I realized that I had no idea how the cheesy concrete farm was laid out. If I was to live there, I thought then I had to make an effort to learn. I took a deep breath and gathered my courage. I stepped out of the room. There was no one here. I look around. The hall was hardly empty. Then again, I realized since I snuck out of my room, it was probably for the best that no one had seen me. Oh no, I probably picked the wrong choice. I'm gonna die later, right? Still, I felt a little guilty about it. Kinda late to be feeling guilty. But perhaps I should just stay in my room. Not too late to go back to the room, you know. If I wandered the campo, there was good chance I'd see something I wasn't supposed to see. Can only imagine why. I already stumbled to one of the Shinsengumi secrets. Then I met them. I have no wish to do so again. I suppose it's better to know than be ignorant, but I promised to forget what I seen that night. How do I do that? What should I do? After some deliberation, I decided it was best to return to my room, but as I turned to walk back, oh no, here we go. Uh-oh. From somewhere near the entrance, I heard something. Oh no, what can it be? Slowly I look around the corner. Walking towards the door, looking as if I would really have preferred not to be seen were Harada and Nakagura. What? Can I come with you? I didn't like the sound of that. Maybe if they let me go outside, I could finally start looking for my father.
そりゃあ別に構わねえ。お前は楽しくないんじゃねえかな。
I don't really care, but I don't think you're gonna have a lot of fun.
連れて行けるかバカ。勝手に許可してんじゃねえよ。
No, you idiot. We can take her. And you don't have the authority to give her permission to leave anyway. He threw her around in the chest, and as he spoke, there was something almost nervous in the matter.
ああ、外出禁止なんだってな。見張りなしで部屋から出てっていいのか。
Alright, we aren't supposed to let you out of the house, huh? Then won't you be even let you out of the room without an escort? Well, what? Weren't you going anyway?
ごまかすなよ。ま、いいけどな。俺らはこれから島原に行くとこだけど。
No, no, changing the subject. Well, whatever. We're on our way to Shimbara. You really want to know? Shimabara? What's the Kihabara? The name sounds familiar. I wonder why. Everybody looked back and forth between us and sided.
女の子に向かって島原に行くとかわざわざ本
当のこと言うなよ。
Yeah, I think we're gonna stop here. Get ready for the next time. I need a little break. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, share for the learning, and check my films on my future channels. I'll be right back. Okay, but not sure where that next. Prison Smash. Thank you. Mga gusto pa later. Hope you enjoy.
Colors we
Spirit Boy! Ready? Go! Victory!
Think you fell asleep.
Choose your fighter. Ready? Go! Victory! Spirit Board!
Where's one of them? Missing someone. Come on, really?
Three, two, one, go!
Very finally, very fast. Sure, the game is one subscribe.
Ready? Go!
I'm super loud. Run and fuzzy. Medyo tipang ba?